AI is everywhere right now, being sold as a magic solution to help businesses grow and scale. But here's the truth: it kind of lives up to the hype. It can create significant competitive advantages for those who can harness and implement it across their departments and teams. But the companies I talk to are struggling. They're struggling to keep up with the fire hose of updates that are coming out and actually implementing it within their own organization. We don't need more hype. We don't need more theory. We need a playbook, a behind the scenes look at how a company can take its systems and processes, infuse AI, and truly automate and scale business operations. That's what this channel, the AI Native Attempt, is all about. I'm taking my one person side hustle and turning it into an AI native business where the majority of the work is done by AI powered systems and automation. And I'm going to document and share the entire process, the wins, the losses, and all of the ugly in between. My hope is that other business leaders can use the lessons documented and shared here to grow their own companies faster. In this episode specifically, I'm going to dive in deeper and we're going to explain exactly what we're doing and why we're doing. My name is Keith Mooring, and I am documenting my journey of turning a one-person side hustle into an AI native business, where AI-powered automations and systems do most of the work. My hope is that the wins and losses along the way serve as a roadmap for other small businesses working to scale and grow in the era of AI. All right, welcome to episode 1 of the AI Native Attempt. My name is Keith Mooring. I run a company called L2 Digital, where we build AI-powered automations for marketing and sales teams. But more relevant to this conversation is my side hustle, a live scoring system for golf events called Playthrough. So over the past few years, Playthrough has grown, which has been great. But my side hustle often feels more like a full-time job, and the growth is actually starting to plateau. In addition, I know I'm leaving money on the table because I just don't have the time to do all the stuff that I want to do. So what am I going to do? I don't want to scrap Playthrough. It's my baby. It's where I learned to code. It's where I learned to build products that people actually want to use. But it's not big enough for me to sell and also justify the years that it's taken off of my life. And I don't have the time or energy to give it the attention it needs to reach its potential. I have a wife and 2 kids. They come first, followed by L2 Digital, which makes the money. So one night I'm stewing on this, as I often do, and the solution just kind of hit. What if I rebuilt Playthrough to be an AI-powered automation business? In other words, AI native. What if I could automate 85% of the work across marketing, sales, operations, development, and customer service? Could I take this one person $30,000 a year business and turn it into a $300,000 a year business using AI powered systems to do most of the heavy lifting? The more I thought about it, I definitely believe it's possible. I've helped clients do it. I build these automations for clients every day. So I decided to go all in, not just to do it, but also to document it. Every success, every failure, every face plant along the way. My goal is to give other small business owners a real world playbook, a living case study for making AI work inside their own organizations. In other words, the AI native attempt isn't just theory. It's not just how to use ChatGPT. It's me rebuilding an existing business in real time, showing and documenting every step. I'll be breaking down the systems I'm building. I'm sharing the automation so you can download them and use them yourselves. I'm opening up a community chat where we can all share feedback, collaborate, and learn together. So what can you expect? Let me change that. Okay. So I've made a wish list of the tasks I do every week and all the opportunities I see for Playthrough. The plan is to build automations, but not just one automation for each task. I want to instead build agentic systems that take data and then act on it autonomously, that all have specific sets of skills that they can tap into and utilize when the agents or the AI tools deem it necessary. This is just a quick list. And we'll dive further into this and start prioritizing these tasks in future videos. And look, I'm not against hiring a person or two along the way. honestly, that's the goal. Building an AI enabled team is how businesses will thrive moving forward. I'm a firm believer that where there's AI, a human needs to be in the loop. Those who automate everything are destined to blend in with everything. We need personality. I want multiple people thinking about problems. I want a team. So, a little background about me to help you understand kind of where I'm coming from. I'm a technical marketing and sales professional by trade. I've spent the last 15 years helping companies build sales and marketing platforms that can scale growth. I'm a process guy. I like breaking down work into repeatable steps. It's just how my head works. One of the big influences for all the marketing and sales stuff we're going to be doing is Alex Hormozy. I'm a big fan of his. I love his story. His delivery is no nonsense, straightforward, easy to understand and act upon. I'm going to be baking a lot of his teachings into everything we do. And honestly, if you haven't picked up and bought or read $100 million offers, get that book. It's worth every second reading it. I'm cheap. If I don't have to spend money, I'm not going to. Now, what this means is if there's a big fancy technology out there that can do something, I'm probably going to try to build my own version of it first. I will always look to keep costs low. I'm also not loyal to any one technology. I am technology agnostic. If it does the job, I'll use it. If it doesn't, I'm going to ditch it. I'm not afraid to replace or even rebuild things if there's a better way to do it. So, the ultimate goal of the AI native attempt is to show how you can take a static small business and grow it meaningfully using AI, not just as a gimmick, but as a real strategic advantage. If playthrough grows, great. But the bigger win would be building a community of business leaders who together can collaborate and figure out how to use AI to make their business stronger, faster, and more scalable. I'll be sharing everything, the wins, failures, and all the ugly middle parts most people will skip over because that's honestly where the real learning happens. The trial and error will be key to this process. I don't have it all figured out yet, but I'm hoping that we can figure it out together. So if this sounds like a journey you want to follow, subscribe on YouTube or sign up for our newsletter. I'll be sharing everything along the way. It'll go out weekly. And soon we'll roll out other ways to collaborate, including like a community space where we can share automations, feedbacks, and ideas. I have no idea if this is going to work. Odds are I'll fall on my face in front of everyone and it'll be hilarious. But the whole process, the whole journey will be fun. It'll be interesting. And I hope we all learn a ton along the way.